What if the most efficient house ever built by human hands is completely illegal to construct in most of America right now? This is not a theory. This is not an exaggeration. This is a documented reality that affects thousands of American families every single day. The house we are talking about heats itself, cools itself, grows its own food, collects its own water, and generates its own electricity completely free forever. It costs a fraction of what conventional homes cost to build, and once it is finished, it requires essentially $0 in monthly utility bills for the rest of its life. Architects and engineers around the world have studied this home and confirmed its extraordinary performance repeatedly. Yet in America, the land of freedom and innovation, this revolutionary design has been systematically outlawed and buried under layers of deliberately confusing building codes written to protect the profits of powerful utility companies. The house is called an Earthship. It was developed by radical American architect Michael Reynolds starting in the early 1970s in the desert of New Mexico. Reynolds looked at conventional home construction and saw a system that was wasteful, outrageously expensive, environmentally destructive, and completely unnecessary. He asked one question that changed everything. What if a home could be built entirely from waste materials? What if discarded automobile tires, empty glass bottles, crushed aluminum cans, and reclaimed earth could become the building blocks of a perfect self-sufficient home? Reynolds spent decades experimenting, building, failing, rebuilding, and ultimately perfecting a home design that defied every conventional building assumption in existence. The result was extraordinary. Earthship walls are built from used automobile tires packed tightly with compressed earth. Those walls are between 2 and 4 feet thick. That incredible thickness creates a thermal mass so powerful that the walls absorb heat from the sun during the day and slowly release it through the night, maintaining a perfect, comfortable interior temperature of between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit every single day of the year, regardless of what season it is outside. No furnace, no air conditioner, no boiler, no heat pump, just physics, thermal mass, and intelligent passive solar design working together perfectly and silently and completely free. The south-facing glass wall of every Earthship captures maximum winter solar energy, while a precisely calculated roof overhang automatically blocks the higher summer sun, preventing overheating. In winter, when the sun sits low in the sky, its rays penetrate deep into the living space, warming those massive thermal walls powerfully. In summer, when the sun rides high overhead, the roof overhang blocks it completely while natural ventilation keeps the air fresh and comfortable. The home literally regulates its own temperature automatically through intelligent geometry and material science with absolutely no mechanical assistance required ever. The water system is equally revolutionary. Every Earthship catches 100% of the water its occupants need directly from rainfall. Rooftop collection channels rainfall into cisterns where it is filtered for drinking and cooking. That same water then flows through the indoor botanical garden, a long greenhouse corridor where food plants grow year-round. The plants naturally filter and clean the water through their root systems. The cleaned water then flushes toilets before being released into outdoor landscaping. One single raindrop entering an Earthship gets used 4 separate times before it ever leaves the building. In a world of rising water costs and increasing scarcity, that 4-cycle water system is genuinely revolutionary. So why is this incredible home illegal in most of America? Because an Earthship needs no water utility connection, no sewer connection, no electrical grid connection, and no gas connection. And utility companies, worth trillions of dollars collectively, spent millions lobbying building code committees to ensure that codes written decades ago make Earthship construction practically impossible. Tire walls violate structural codes. Rainwater systems violate plumbing codes. Composting toilets